speaking of conversations, we got an interesting conversation coming up right now. There is an organization called Exhibit J Staten Island. Exhibit J Staten Island. And they do remarkable work in the community. And at the Hilton on Staten Island this coming Wednesday on December the 10th, they're going to have a gala dinner with wonderful awardees, with a whole bunch of inspiring pieces of their program. And it's all happening at the Hilton on Staten Island this coming Wednesday night. For information, you can go to exhibitj.org, exhibitj.org. And with us live via telephone, the founder of, I think he officially calls himself the co-founder, Rabbi David Chandalov is with us live via telephone. Rabbi, a pleasure to welcome you to JM in the AM.
Thank you so much, Nachum. My pleasure as well.
How long has Exhibit J been around?
11 and a half.
11 and a half years. And if one would ask you, as I'm about to, what the goal, what the mission statement of Exhibit J is, what would you say?
The mission statement changed many times, but Rabbi Reuben Feinstein, who is I live in his community, he gave me a mission statement. And it was negative mission statement, so I'll give you his mission statement and my mission statement if possible, okay?
Sure.
So mission statement of Rabbi Reuben Feinstein, he told me, my goal here in Staten Island is to prevent the Khurban, to prevent the destruction. I'm like, what does it mean? It says when Jewish people came out of Mitzrayim, when they came out of Egypt, it was not a big success. Only 20% came out, according to Russia.
Right.
The rest got disappeared. Right. So he says, now we're getting close to Yemos HaMashiach. Mashiach is on the way. And the numbers looking much worse now than before. Right. So we have to prepare. Otherwise, we're going to lose many more people. He told me that's my goal, to prevent the Khurban. And I was like this guy from former Soviet Union. I didn't know how to speak English. I mean, a little bit. And he says, we should just know, Eliyahu Hanove, he is with you. So don't worry, do your part. So basically, Rabbi Reuben Feinstein's approach for me, mission statement, is to prevent the Khurban, to make sure we do not lose our people. And for me, more positive approach is to build up our people. The huge percentage of Jewish people in America are unaffiliated and getting lost. 80 to 9% intermarriage rate, assimilation rate is crazy. So our goal is to bring more people back to the fold.
Rabbi David Chandalov is with us. We're talking about Exhibit J on the 10th of December, this coming Wednesday night at the Hilton in Staten Island. They'll be celebrating 11 years of building a passionate and educated Jewish future. You have any idea how many people you've had come through Exhibit J over the years?
Just this year, we got approximately 250 college students and professionals just this year.
And why Staten Island? Is there a large Russian Jewish population on Staten Island, or is it because you happen to be there and you're reaching out to people in the area? Why has that been such a successful location for you?
It's an excellent question. So first of all, just one step back. We do not only focus on Russians, but 95% of our students are Russians. Because I actually moved from Edison, New Jersey to Staten Island a while back for this reason. There are about 40 to 50,000 unaffiliated Jews in Staten Island. Most of them Russians, maybe 10% Israelis, and a few certain percentage of American Jews as well. So a huge percentage of people in Staten Island are completely disconnected from anything. So that's why I moved to Staten Island to change the map.
I guess the answer really is that there's so many places in this country exactly the way you just described it. Plenty of Jewish people, a lot of them completely lost from our tradition and heritage. So you happen to be in Staten Island, but there's plenty of work that can be done nationwide, to say the least. You have some amazing honorees. Mazal Tov to Oksana and Stuart Waldman, to Esther and Oleg Langbord, to Jenny and Gabriel Levin, to Regina Zilber and Vladimir Jaffe. These are all people who will be recognized on Wednesday night at the big dinner. And why is Wednesday night so inspiring? If people come, and there are people listening right now, and they may say to themselves, hey, they want to support a Kiruv organization that does this kind of work, and where you meet with people face to face and help change their lives. What will be inspiring on Wednesday night? What will people see and feel at the dinner?
One thing I can tell you, based on our experience from before, everyone that comes to this dinner, to this gala, gets such an immersive experience in seeing changes in people's lives. People that were completely disconnected from anything, they made such big, mysterious message to actually start keeping kosher, Shabbos. You're going to see there so many of our students will be right there. People are going to see the video, and then they're going to see people that right at their tables, that their lives will change. Or some of them still in the middle of trying to figure out how this will change their lives around. It is so inspiring, even for people that are observing from their childhood. They get even more inspired to be, you know what, they take the Yiddish so seriously. What about my Yiddish? So this is such a beautiful experience that it's hard to even describe.
We have a big listenership in Staten Island. Obviously, a lot of people in New York and New Jersey. I hope people recognize the work that you're doing, Rabbi, because it is what you just said is amazing. These people are going they're doing the whole full-fledged thing. They're ending up in a space where they're Shomer Shabbos, where they're keeping kosher, where their lives are completely turned around. And as you described, many of them start with absolutely zero connection to our tradition and our heritage. Everybody be aware of the fact that Exhibit J is out there for over 11 years doing this amazing work. They're based in Staten Island, but I hope that this cause appeals to people everywhere, not just in Staten Island, but everywhere around the globe. And you can go for information about the organization to exhibitj.org. exhibitj.org. The Gala Dinner happens in Staten Island this coming Wednesday night. So you have an opportunity to go and enjoy an evening and be inspired, as Rabbi Chandalov just told us. And again, it's Wednesday at 6:30 at the Hilton on Staten Island on South Avenue out on Staten Island. Information, exhibitj.org. Rabbi Chandalov, I hope people out there do respond and discover the work that you're doing. I know that our friends at the New Springville Jewish Center are very aware of the work that you're doing, and I know that you have an amazing reputation of being very successful in helping people turn their lives around. So I hope it's a big success. Is the dinner doing well so far? Are we getting a good number of reservations?
Yeah, very, very good. Okay. Exceptional. Probably by Sunday night we might have to close the registrations. Well, that's a good. It's beautiful, yeah. That's very exciting.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. Exhibit J, their gala dinner is Wednesday. Information about the great work they do, exhibitj.org. And we thank Rabbi David Chandalov. Rabbi Chandalov, anything else you'd like to add?
I think one thing I would like to add. I think it's important just to give one story, just to get right now the feel and taste of what to expect.
Please.
One of the people who will be featured on the video, and she also will be there. She's the best example of what happens to many, many Jews right now. The October 7th changed the whole situation, everything. Yeah. It's like this. Before COVID and after COVID time, it's before October 7th, after October 7th time. Right. This one girl, just one example, I met her on college Staten Island. Unaffiliated, disconnected from anything. She told me, after October 7th, her friends asked her, are you on occupier side or are you on Palestinian side? She said, why do I have to choose? What do you mean? Her friends asked her. She was friends with them for a long time. And she's like, why do I have to choose? And she's, if you don't choose, then I know you are on Israeli side. So, okay, fine, I'm on the Israeli side. She lost all her friends overnight. October 8th, no friends. I met her there. She said she was lost. She wanted Jewish connection. She came to our program. She started learning with us. A year ago, she was part of the Shabbat club when students keep like 8 Shabbat, 7 Shabbosim throughout the year. We go to London, some other cool places. She started keeping Shabbos in the middle. This summer, I was at a wedding. She brought us to my house. She keeps Shabbos, everything. But Hashem is growing right now. So there's 3 October 7 and X October 7 times. So so many more people started waking up. We have to take opportunity to change their lives right now. It's one of the examples. You'll see them in many, many more cases and many more stories like hers.
Amazing. I'm so glad we did this. Information, folks, Exhibit J, it's the letter J, at exhibitj.org if you want to email the rabbi and speak with him directly. Otherwise, go to the website, exhibitj.org. Get your reservations in for their big dinner on Wednesday night and support an organization that's out there really turning around people's lives. We can only depend on each other. That's what we learned from the story that Rabbi Chandalov just told us. Can only depend on each other in the end, and obviously all of us can only depend on the one above, to say the least. Rabbi Chandalov, Kol HaKavod, good luck Wednesday. I hope it's a major success.
Thank you. All the best to you. Awesome.
More coming up. You're listening to a Thursday morning edition of JM in the AM.